Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross along with Colton Treadwick coming to you live from Spiegelberg Stadium, Cobb Field, right here in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us for this Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It features the Sheldon Irish coming to town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased you are joining us for this event on TableRockSports.net, and we'd like to welcome the home fans and the visiting fans, and wherever you may be listening. Last night we had somebody listening in Ohio, so wherever you're listening at, we welcome you to this broadcast. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please, if you get the chance, let them know you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you've already done that, we say thank you. And 3,300 of you have already done it. It's time for the Peak Rewards pregame show. The Coach's Corner and the pregame show are brought to you by the Peak Rewards app, where you can save on gas and goodies. When we return, we will take a look at what the Sheldon Irish bring to town tonight, right here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on Table Rock Sports.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official. But you can only be one. Know your.
We return with the Peak Rewards app pregame show in Coach's Corner. Let's talk about the Sheldon Irish. They come into this game 2-0, and they are scoring at a high rate. They put 43 up against Tigard, 42 last week against West Salem. And yes, they can play defense, as they're only allowing about 8 points a game right now. We were able to talk to Coach Coach Tyler Martell. By the way, he's a Sheldon Irish alum. He played there and started coaching in 2009, and he's been coaching there ever since. So he's pretty happy right there in the Eugene area, taking care of Sheldon. But we talked to him about his offense. His offense is back where it always is. It's kind of a dual threat quarterback. But this quarterback that'll be coming out there, he's a little bit better thrower than he is the runner. So Kelson Sperry will be the one out there, and he'll be on the field. And so, that's kind of where they're at. But they've always had a dual threat. But as somebody says, you're not going to have too many Brock Thomases either. So there is that. That's at least going for North Medford. The other thing that Sheldon has going for them really well right now is they've got a marvelous kicker in Rocco Graziano. He's hit 11 straight extra points so far here to start the season. He's banged in a 45-yard field goal. That was against Tigard. And Coach Martell told me, he said, really, it probably could have been good from 60 yards. And I don't have any doubt but what Mr. Graziano is getting a few looks from the colleges right now as to being a kicker. Defensively, again, they're really strong defensively. That always seems to be a thing with Sheldon. And right now he felt like maybe Coach Martell says maybe a little better against the run than they are against the pass. But he's still pretty excited about his defense. He says it's really good. It's really led by Mana Toyota. We'll work on that name all night long. But he's a senior. He too is getting some looks from colleges, but he's a little undersized, they think, at 5'11", 225. But we'll see how that works out. But he's a really wonderful linebacker. Last year in the state title at the middle linebacker position, he had 22 tackles. So he knows how to play a little bit of defense. We'll tell you that right up front. When we come back, we'll take a look at what North Medford brings to the table tonight as you're listening to the Peaks Reward pregame show on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the night powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's here on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm.
And we'll get things out of here so you can see the North Medford Black Tornado coming on the field. We'll get back to that break in just a moment. But here comes North Medford. And while they gather and Sheldon comes out on the field, we'll continue with our break here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
And I welcome you back to the Peak Rewards app pregame show. Let's talk about the North Medford Black Tornado. They come into this game 1-1, having defeated Grants Pass in their opener, but then losing last week up at Sprague 36-12. We talked to Coach Chin, and I thought the defense was pretty good on against Grants Pass, but he said really what the problem was up at Sprague. I got to take another break. We'll be right back after this.
For trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
So we return here to Spiegelberg Stadium, Cobb Field in Medford, Oregon. We were talking about the North Medford Black Tornado, as last week they ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw called Sprague, who's going to really be pretty much a buzzsaw for everybody. It looks like the way they're playing right now, and they are in action tonight. We'll talk about that at halftime. But Coach Chin was saying that really the defense got the Sprague offense stopped 4 or 5 times there in about the first quarter and a half, definitely in the first half in total, the first 2 quarters. But unfortunately, the offense couldn't do anything about it. And eventually, at some point, Sprague began to flip the field, and it just didn't work out well for him as Sprague took advantage of them not being able to quite get off the field like they would have hoped to. There comes the Sheldon Irish out onto the field. And if you're wondering why they came out after the national anthem, that's something new that the OSAA has started. Teams can either stay in the locker room for the national anthem or they can come out depending on how they feel about things. Defensively, though, so he feels like they're playing, Coach Chinton feels like North Medford's playing pretty good defensively. Offensively, he has Traeger Healy back. And Healy now a junior, but he started last year as a sophomore, and I told him he was looking like he was a lot better off this year and off to a pretty good start. And he said, well, you know, it's kind of the advantage of being a starter in your second year. You're more familiar with the offense. You see things a little quicker, and you can make decisions a little faster because you really know what you're supposed to be doing. So Traeger Healy's doing well. I asked him about Cameron Nix. I wasn't sure why he didn't show up last year too much. Turns out he fought injuries most of the year, but I said, has Cameron Nix always been a running back? And he says Cameron Nix has always been a running back, and we will see plenty of him tonight at that running back position along with Jacob Owings. So that those two will handle most of the running. We'll stay here through the coin flip, which really means we're going to hang right in here until kickoff time. And there we go. The coin flip is over. Sheldon will receive. And Sheldon will be going right to left across your screen. That's north to south for those of you that like directions, north to south, but really doesn't help on your screen much to tell you that. So right to left is the way they will be going down towards the south end zone. Red out night here for the student body section. A lot of red in the stands. As I was coming up here to our broadcast position, there's really a fairly good contingent of Sheldon fans here tonight also. So nice to see that they traveled well. Kicking this off for North Medford will be Tate Snyder. Back for Sheldon is number 1, Mana Tuioti, and also back there to what would be your right on the screen would be Jace Jones. Jace Jones, I guess is the way you pronounce it. Snyder approaches. It's a squib. Jones will pick it up off the ground. Takes it, fumbles it. Now he picks it up again. He's at the 15, trying to get out to the 20-yard line. He will. They'll mark him down at the 21, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Irish from their own 21-yard line. At quarterback for the Irish, Kelson Sperry is what we said. He's a better passer than runner. Tuioti is back at the running back position. 3 receivers and 1 in motion. That's Jones. They're going to give it to Jones on the end around. Jones is going to find space out beyond the 25-yard line out to the 28. And that will be a gain of 7 for Jones. 2nd and 3. Sperry once again back in motion. This time he's going to put it into the hands of Tuioti, who's across the 30-yard line. He breaks away from one. He's at the 35. He's going to break away from another runner. He's at the 45. He twists. He turns. He's put down at the 50-yard line. And a gain of 22. So 29 yards already on the ground for the Irish. 2 good running backs, and they're not going to have to put it up a whole lot if they don't want to. That's a bunch formation out to the right. Fake it off to Tuioti. Here's Sperry looking for somebody to go to. He finds a man wide open. There's Tuioti all by himself. He's down to the 20-yard line. He's inside the 15. Put him down at the 12-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 38. Well, you got to keep up with him. There's Tuioti again. But Mana can't get anywhere. It's maybe a yard. Looks like the official is standing there at the 11-yard line, so that would be, should be 2nd and 9. Yep. Tuioti again will be the back. Jones in motion, but they give it to Tuioti. He's right up the middle. He's going to be stopped, though, at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Going to have to do my leaning out the window to see what's going on out there. We're down to the 7-yard line, 3rd and 4 now. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Give it to Jones. Jones breaks away. That's not Jones. I'm sorry, that's number 4. That is Brody Thomas. And Thomas is in from 7 out. So already Sheldon finds themselves on the scoreboard with a 6-0 lead with 9:08 to go. Kicking this one is Graziano. He's made 11 straight. Let's make it 12. All right, well, we're back right after this then, as it's now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a 7-0 lead for the Sheldon Irish. We return right after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Graziano launches it deep into the end zone. North Medford will be starting at their own 20-yard line. That's one of the things that Coach Martell talked about, that's a kind of an advantage with Graziano, is that he puts it into the end zone so much, and he causes teams to have to drive 80 yards, an awful lot, which in high school is sometimes a bit of a challenge, but he's able to get that done for them. Healy under center, 5 wide. There's nobody in the backfield with Trevor Healy, the North Medford quarterback. He's looking to pass, and does, but not going to get very far with it, as Neron gets it out to the 27-yard line. A gain is 7, 2nd and 3 now coming up. Now 2 in the backfield with Healy. And we got flags. And that will be, well, going across was Sheldon. But they're calling it on North Medford. So the first penalty of the night. But it becomes 2nd and 8. That's not going to get anywhere either. Right there, trying to get around the corner was Cameron Nix. But Nix from the 22 out to the 21, it looks like. So Cameron Nix, a loss of 1. 3rd and 9. I'll see a lot of number 12 tonight. This is a hard bunch to run against. Tuioti from his middle linebacker position, getting everybody set. Healy rolling out. He's going to fire downfield. It's intercepted. And Sheldon has it right back. Grabbing that one was Kavai Chamberlain. Give it back to Sheldon. Deep in Black Tornado territory. Deep being there at the North Medford 28-yard line. Speary back under center again. Fakes it to Tuioti. Then he's going to go back, launch it long. There's a man out there. Incomplete. Looking for Carrick Cato. It falls incomplete. Cato was in the end zone by himself, too. 2nd and 10. Three receivers now to the left of the formation. Harmonic at the right of the formation for Sheldon, none to the left. Back to pass again. Fires it underneath. Going to get it stopped early. So, Brody Thomas gets the reception. Put it down at the 26-yard line. 3rd and 8. Didn't get much out of that. From the 26-yard line. Here's Sperry back to pass. Right over the middle. Got a man right there. Going to be down to the 10-yard line. That's going to be Cato. So a gain of 12. Sperry already with, 52 yards throwing? We got whistles. What do we have? We got a timeout, North Medford. And as usual with football, we have no idea if this is a full timeout or only going to be a partial timeout. So we'll just treat it as it's going to be the 32nd, and we'll read a couple of things to you, and that would be that you need to stay tuned at halftime for the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Show. Visit playmedford.com to find the latest fall activity guide, sports leagues, classes, field trips, and special events that await you. Visit playmedford.com and click on the program tab to learn more. Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with Rogue Credit Union once again for the Touchdown Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $10 for every Black Tornado touchdown that is scored this year, and also for the Panthers. The proceeds go to the school's athletics department. And if I have it down right for North Medford, since I've been kind of like in and out of the state and haven't been keeping track of all of this real well, I think North Medford's put $50 in that account so far by scoring 5 touchdowns in their first 2 ball games. 1st and 10 from the 10. It's 1st and goal, essentially. Give it off to Tui. Nope, Sperry will keep it himself. He's right behind one man. He's going to be in. Touchdown. Sheldon. This one comes with 6:03. Graziano looking to add to his consecutive extra point streak, which is 11 coming into this game. He's already hit 1. We'll give him another one. So on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 6:03 to go in the first quarter. Sheldon now has a 13-point lead over North Medford on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore.
Graziano's going to send it deep again. North Medford will start out one more time on their own 20-yard line. The result of their first drive tonight was a turnover by means of an interception. The Irish out there in their all-white uniforms with the green numerals tonight. North Medford, of course, in the home black, white numerals. Healy gives it off to Nix. Nix finds room at the 20. He's out to the 25, the 30, and across the 30-yard line. Down, they say, at the 31. That's a gain of 11 right there. Nice long drive by the Black Tornado and put it in the end zone would certainly be what would seem to be in order. Next one more time, he stumbles and he's going to be brought down for a loss of 2. Lost his footing that time as he took off. 2nd and 12. I'm going to say 2nd and 13. I look out down below. It looks closer to 2nd and 12 to me, but not going to make any difference here. Nix in motion. Healy, screen pass. Get it out to the 35, and out beyond the 35-yard line, out to the 36. So that's a nice gain of 8. I believe, although I'm on the wrong page altogether, but I would believe that was Neron with the reception. It'd be his 2nd of the night. Healy over the middle, incomplete. Had Neron, but it was batted away that time by Sheldon. His not Chamberlain, but Tuioti got there. His brother, according to Coach Martell, playing at the University of Oregon. A 2nd year. Punting time for North Medford on a 4th and 5. And it's away. That's Snyder that's doing the punting. Boy, they're going to let that one roll. And North Medford will agree with that idea. But that's going to stop at the 27-yard line is where the official's standing. He threw his beanbag right there. So Sheldon will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, streaming live at the acesportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week. It is the Ace Sports Radio. Sperry back to pass, looking, still looking, nowhere to go, being chased by Neron, gets it away, and going to be brought down for a 1st down is going to be Thomas. I've got a flag. All right, we'll hold on before we do any scribbling. This is usually a hold. Oh, ineligible receiver downfield. So that will back the Irish up 5. Their first penalty of the night. Put them back at the 17-yard line. 1st and 15 now. Tuioti looking for room. He's got it. He's out to the 25. Ooh, almost slipped that last tackle, but he could not. Down at the 27-yard line. Is that going to be enough for a first down? Nope. Going to leave him a 2nd and 5. So a 10-yard gain. They started at the 22, so yeah, they got to go out to the 32 to get a first down. Now in the backfield with Sperry is Quincy Peterson. Back to pass one more time. Under pressure, Kennedy has him. He's going to throw it. And they're going to say it's incomplete pass. You always have to wait there just a moment to find out what really is. But Kennedy Coleman all over Sperry that time. Third down. 3rd and 5. Sheldon getting themselves set. Fake it to Tuioti. Incomplete. Looking that time for Cato, but not anywhere close. So a couple of incompletions and a penalty. We should find ourselves with 4th and 5. Yeah, let's say the Irish are acting like they're going to go for it, but nobody's going to go for it on 4th and 5 deep in their own territory. Snyder, the deep man. Cameron Nix is going to be the up man. Backing up. Here comes the punt. Boy, good grief. That goes way over Snyder's head. That lands at about the 20. Is going to take a roll, a big time roll, and they're going to stop it at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for North Medford right there as they get a good hold and get themselves back on defense. Fall Sports Action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And from our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. Waiting for North Medford to get back out there on the field. They'll be starting at their own 18-yard line. Healy is going to turn and hand this off, but there's not going to be much space there. Out to the 20-yard line. That would be a gain of 2 for Cameron Nix. Nine yards on 4 carries here in the first quarter. 2:22 to go now in the first. Two receivers each direction this time. Healy rolling out to his left. Launches it deep. Nope, incomplete. Aiming that one for Easton Curtis, but coming up with it really close like was C.J. Jones. He just happened to land out of bounds. Otherwise, that would have been another interception for the Irish. 3rd and 8. Healy looking things over. Back to pass one more time. Launches again Curtis's way. Curtis has it this time, and he's out of bounds in Sheldon territory. Put him down at the 47-yard line. 33-yard gain. Huge gain that time for North Medford, and they have a first down with 1:58 to go. Trying to get themselves on the board. Healy back to pass again. All right, over the middle. It's Curtis. He'll take it down to the 37-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Let's see where they put that. No, they didn't. They gave him a gain of about 6. Looked like it was a little more than that. Well, that time looking for near on, but the near on couldn't get there. Third and 4. At the 41. In motion. No, I'm going to stop. Give it off to Nix. Nix is not going to get the first down. A far official anyway. He's going to put him down at the 39-yard line, which would only be a gain of 2. Fourth and 2. At the 39. Need to get this thing down to the 37. Well, a little more than that. Got to get it down pretty close to the 37. Trying to set broken up. Trying to set up the screen, but right there was Cameron Gilhuber. And broke that one up. That'll bring on the punting unit. Nope, that was 4th down. First down for Sheldon at their own 39-yard line. Look out, two Coyotes right out here. They're going looking. Now Sperry is in trouble. He's being chased. He's going to take it off. He's going to scramble. He's going to be put out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5. Second and 5 coming up. Get this one off again. Going to get it across the 45. Well, right at the 45. Only going to get him 1 yard. That was number 20 for Sheldon. Peterson. Only got a yard out of it. 3rd and 4. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter right there. We've made it through 1 at the end of 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. If I would give Sheldon all their points, it's 14-0 in favor of the Irish over the Black Tornado. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
So what do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
We return to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Having a little trouble with these headphones. I'm not sure what their issue is, but we'll talk to them later. Here comes Sheldon, now going the other direction, and they're going to launch it down deep. Got a man down there. He's to the 20, the 10, touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's Cato. Flag. So the 55-yard touchdown, maybe not so much. Yep, it's against Sheldon. Well, just eliminate that play. Didn't even happen. Same thing as last time. Had an illegal man downfield on the pass. Puts him back to the 40-yard line. Loss of 5 by penalty. Second penalty on the Irish. 3rd and 9. Well, they know they can do it. Wonder if they'll try it again. Or just maybe play safer and get the first down, and then we'll think about it again. Back to pass they go. Speary looking, firing deep. Got Cato out there. No, it's incomplete. Looking around for flags, don't see any. As getting there to break it up nicely was Nate Anderson. Yeah, the Black Tornado have forced Sheldon into 3 straight incomplete passes, so maybe they're getting a grip on how to get that stopped. Going back now is Cameron Nix, way deep, is going to be Tate Snyder. And Sheldon gets ready to punt this one away. Just the start of the second quarter. They only played 20 seconds of it. There's a squib kick if there ever was one. Well, Medford will get away from it. And finally, it's going to be picked up by Sheldon, but at the 26-yard line of North Medford. So the Black Tornado with fairly decent starting position this time around. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Watch for the Buck for Kids Day in September. Over $950,000 was raised for kids in 2023 by Dutch Brothers and the customers who support them. Well, we'll see what the Black Tornado can get done. Healy has 2 in the backfield with him. He's going to hand this one off straight ahead. And it looks like that's going to be about a 1-yard gain. One official says no. How about 0? Owings with the carry. Had it right the first time. Owings. No gain. Second and 10. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure. He's brought down. Getting there that time was number 80, of whom we don't even have on our roster. That was a loss of 9. Third and 19. Healy back to pass again. He's under pressure one more time. He gets away. He's out to the 20, the 25. He's going to step out of bounds at, I believe, about the 26-yard line. Yep. Gain of 7 that time. He won one more time. Was under a lot of pressure, and that'll bring out the punting unit for the Black Tornadoes. They have a 4th and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Now I'm in there to punt this is Nolan Kelly. Nolan Kelly gets a nice one off, but it's going to be taken by the Irish at the 40. They're going to get out to the 45. Hey, he's going to spin, twist. He's going to get out to the 50. They're going to put him down at the North Medford 46-yard line. Peterson on that return. So 1st and 10 from the North Medford 46 with 9:38 to go. Period number 2. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a 2-touchdown lead for the Irish. There's at the 40, at the 30. Down to inside the 30-yard line goes Tuioti. He's got 16. I'll give him 19. He gets it down to the 27-yard line, a 19-yard gain. Fake it to him this time. Sperry will keep it. Sperry's not going anywhere as he's turned inside. And they'll give him down to the 24. Really looks like more of a gain of 2. Second. Well, they're saying over there from their vantage point it's a gain of 3, so we'll work with them. 2nd and 7. At the 24-yard line. Tuioti. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He gets past 1. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He is short. Down at the 1-yard line. First and goal from the 1 for the Irish. Give it to Tuioti. He's not in. No gain. Well, it looked like he had a path there, then just a host of black shirts closed that path off. And became second. No, I'm wrong. They say he got in. Touchdown. I didn't see any signal, but the scoreboards put it up that way, so give him 1 yard and a touchdown. His first touchdown of the night. Here's Graziano again. And it's up. And it's good. So with 8:16 to go, it's a 21-0 lead now for the Irish on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene to help you with all of your real estate needs. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Lippard's Carpet One, serving Southern Oregon families since 1957. They have hardwood, waterproof plank, carpet, laminate, and tile. Certified installers, flooring consultants, and design services. Lippard's Carpet One in Medford and Grants Pass. Graziano ready to kick this one off. North Medford back to receive. Oh, this one's going to be taken at the goal line. Going to get out to the 15 and upended right there. Whoa. I mean, upended. That was Joe Castillo on the run. He got upended hard at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Make it a 16. Trying to help the Black Tornado out by giving him a yard. At the 16, 1st and 10 now for North Medford. Looking to get something going. Healy will hand this one off out to the 20, and they're going to say out to the 25 goes Cameron Nix. Gain of 9, if my math is right. Gain of 8, because my math isn't right. 2nd and 2. Right out to back at the 24. Nick's looking for space to go. He's not going to find any. Dropped right near the 20-yard line. One official puts it at the 21, so it's going to be a loss of 3. I'll make it 3rd and 5. From the 21, North Medford needs a first down desperately. Just have some kind of drive to keep the defense from having to play so much defense. Pretty good crowd now that we look across the way. Kind of a late arriving crowd, but a good crowd here. Dropped. Cameron Nix with the reception. But unfortunately, Edel's only going to get out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Once again, brings up the punting situation. Kelly goes over his head. It's going to go into the end zone. Going to be a safety. Kelly did the only thing he could do with it. And that is he ran out of bounds. Otherwise, you're going to give up a touchdown, and it was really close to that. Pardon me while I write. I missed a touchdown in there that I need to put in. So 23-0 now on the scoreboard with 6:16 to go here in the second period. When you have a safety, you have to make a lot of notes about what just happened. So, looks like number 23 is getting ready to kick this off. That would be Colton Miller. You got to kick it off following the safety. It's a squibber, going to be taken and downed by the Irish at the North Medford, I would say about the 43-yard line. The official agrees with me. Not often that the official and I agree. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Irish from the North Medford 43-yard line. We won't declare things out of hand yet, but they're about ready to get out of hand. Nope. Whistle. Whistles. All right. Now we can go on the snap. Now what? Oh, looking back over and getting a signal. The new play changes to Yode's position. Fake it to him. Little screen pass. Out to the 40 and dropped. Try to see who that was. Looks like that was Graziano. Got a gain of 7 out of that. We'll give Graziano credit for the reception. And this one off to Iodi. He gets away from 1. He gets away from 2. Now he's got a block. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. He bulldozes his way down close to the 20-yard line. Indeed, he's down at the 20-yard line. I have to figure that out. I think it's about a 16-yard run for him. Sheldon lines it up at the North Medford 20-yard line. Black Tornado need a defensive stop right here. The Irish looking to punch it in. Crossing pattern. It's crossed. It's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Irish. Thomas on the reception of 20 yards. I'll line it up for Mr. Automatic, Rocco Graziano. The story this year will be if he misses one. But not this time. So now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sheldon leads this one big time, 30-0 over the North Medford Black Tornado. We're back right after this as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Graziano ready to kick it off. Well, here's a score. A couple of others. 21-0 Roseburg over Crater. They're going to just let that bounce into the end zone. With 4:51 to go, first half, North Medford will take over on their own 20-yard line. They flashed up a bunch of scores, but I don't think I caught them all. But let me see if I can figure out where maybe I can catch them all. Nope, can't quite see where that might be. So we'll figure it out some other time. Right now, let's watch North Medford trying to get something going. Healy back at the quarterback position. Back to pass. Fires it. Ooh, got it complete. Got that one out to Easton Curtis. A gain of 16. Second catch on the night for Curtis. Owings back in the running back position now. Healy back to pass. Looking for Curtis, dropped it. Getting my stats on the wrong page here. It's a third catch of the night for Easton. Owings back there one more time. He's carried it once for no gain. They give it to him this time. And he's got positive yardage out to the 39-yard line, but that's a small gain of 3, bringing up 3rd and 7. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure. He gets away. Now he's rolling out to his right, looking for somewhere to go. Gets a block. He's still on his feet. He's at the 35. He's at the 40-yard line and brought down there. Boy, that's really close to a first down. If they put it at the 41, it is a first down. And they do put it down at the 41. Still leaves them 6 yards short. 4th and 4 is actually what it is. And the punt. They're going to let it go. North Medford knocks it out of bounds. See where they mark it. But think back where they first touched it. Yep, it's going to be back at the 19-yard line for the Irish. That'll be their own 19-yard line with 2:39 to go. Well, now South Eugene says we need timeout. We're not doing so well here. We got players that aren't in the right position and we're not doing good. So we'll take a time out and talk about this. For over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum from your vehicle to your room in the house. And Rogue Credit Union is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports in the Medford School District on the Touchdown Club again this fall. Supporting communities, schools, and the tools to meet your financial needs, it's Rogue Credit Union. Unfortunately, North Medford hasn't added anything to the Touchdown Club yet tonight. We told you this was a tough Sheldon defense. I mean, they're practically have every aspect of the game going well for them this year. They're already starting to rest some of their players as Quincy Peterson is now in a running back. They'll give it, nope, it's an end around. They faked it to Peterson. Out to the 20, the 25, stumbling his way forward is Pape. Nope, I'll take that back. Jones. Jones stumbling his way forward for a 9-yard gain. Second one now for the Irish. We're watching signals being given in down below. Back to pass. There's a receiver out there. Got it. Brady Berry. Nope, they say he stepped out of bounds. I would have given it to him. Nice guy that I am. But it's an incomplete. Again, there. Irish players all stand in something of a huddle and then they break. They're going to run this play. They like what they see. Going to give it off. Nope, not going to get anywhere that time. Flag. That was Chamberlain that carried it. Well, let's see what this is. Dead ball, personal foul on Sheldon. So since it's a dead ball foul, that run should count. He got enough for the first down. He got the 1 yard, did Chamberlain, but unfortunately the penalty takes it way back to the 13-yard line. So I guess he came up a yard short of the first down. Now it's 4th and 16. Snyder's saying let that one go, and it's going to roll dead at the North Medford 49-yard line. Minute 29 to go. North Medford will see if they can't get something on the board before halftime. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. From their own 49, North Medford will begin, but they only have a minute 29 to go before halftime. If they want a first down, they got to get it to the Sheldon 41-yard line. There's a little out to Snyder. Snyder's at the 45 flag. Uh-oh. There's going to be a second. Nope. Thought there was going to be a second flag on Kennedy, but I think there's going to be. I don't know why Kennedy would have gotten a flag on him, but let's see what they call. They're saying the penalty took place at the Sheldon 48-yard line. It's a hold on North Medford. That's a 10-yarder, so that one hurts. We start the clock immediately. Make it first and 20. Now first and 20. Yeah, they think the chain gang got messed up. We still have to go to the 41-yard line of Sheldon. In motion, Nix. Back to pass. They get it out. Dropped at the 40-yard line. That's going to be a horse collar. It's a 2-yard gain. That pass is complete. And it's complete to Colton Miller. And after that, you tack on the horse collar. Down to the. Wait, that's not right, guys. First and 4 by means of the penalty, so they didn't count the completion. I would think you would count the completion. We're only discussing 2 yards. So let's see what, nope. That's it, right there. First and 4. Seconds to go. Healy has it. Back to pass, under pressure. It's intercepted. It's going to be taken at the 40, and Nix is going to drop Brody Borovic. That's the second interception of the half for the Irish. .7 to go. 2 timeouts apiece. At the 39-yard line of North Medford. Do they go for it? Speary. Back to pass. Back to pass. Looking. He's got a lot of green in front of him. He's at the 45. He's at the 30. He's at the 25-yard line. He's out of bounds near the 25. They're going to put him down at the 24-yard line. 15-yard gain for Speary. And out of bounds. Clock moving, though. How can the clock be moving if he went out of bounds? Timeout. Yeah, you got to reset the clock. That's not right. Because he didn't stay in bounds. He was clearly out of bounds. And now they say that Sheldon's calling a timeout, but you should reset the clock. I'm confused. I missed something. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. I missed something. Table Rock Sports thanks our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming up in about 8 seconds, 7.8, plus a little bit. Down at the 26-yard line now. We sort things out. Okay, this is an easy kick for Graziano. It's about a 43-yarder. Well within his range. He's already done one at 45. This one is up and good with 3.7 seconds to go. Now it's 33-0. Ready to kick it off. They pick it up. Out to the 9, even going to get to the 15. I think that should get us to triple zeros, and it does, and that will be the end of half number 1. We are at halftime, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sheldon leads this one big time, 33-0. We're back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.com.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together. And that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members. And when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippert's Carpet One. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year. With savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Hi, Rod here. Are you tired of sleeping on a hot, miserable mattress? It's time to save on a cool, comfortable night's sleep from Medford Mattress. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a cool, comfortable, healthy night's sleep, now's your chance. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We're old. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, man. The computer just lost track of the audio. Well, anyway, I was trying to tell you that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon. The fall program guide just came out. You can find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities at playmedford.com. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that thing and make sure that and doesn't do something silly like go away on us again. So Sheldon leads this one big time, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And the John L. Scott scoreboard is brought to you, of course, by John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. So I don't have to tell you that Sheldon did all the scoring, but this is the way they did it. They, with 9:08 to go, in the first period, they handed it off to Brody Thomas, and he ran it in from 7 yards out. Graziano put the extra point through because he's Mr. Automatic when it comes to that, and it was 7-0. With 6:03 to go, they scored again with Kerry Cato. Carried it in from 10 yards out, and again the extra point is good, 14-0. In the second quarter, Mana Tuioti managed to score from 1 yard out. The extra point was good. It was 21-0. And then Sheldon scored a safety when the snap went over the head of the North Medford punter and out of the end zone, 23, or make it 23-0 at that point. Then they scored again on a 10-yard run. When the extra point was good, it was 30-0. And then with 3.7 seconds to go, Graziano put through a 43-yard field goal, and it was 33-0. And honestly, again, that field goal that he put through there could have probably been good from 55 if he'd have wanted it to be. We're at the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. We'll be back with more from here, from Spiegelberg Stadium on TableRockSports.net.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
And we'll welcome you back to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report as we're trying to figure things out rather quickly here, trying to do some quick stats for you. If you give me a moment. And thank goodness for calculators that can figure things out faster than I can ever hope to figure them out. But I still got to punch it in and do it here as Sheldon leads this one big time right now at halftime, 33-0. Let's go over some of the stats real quick like here for you. These are individual stats. We'll start with Sheldon simply because their roster's in front of me first. As far as the rushing game goes, Jais Jones has cheated him, has 16 yards. Mana Tuioti has 96 and a touchdown. Brody Thomas has 7 and a touchdown. Kelson Speary has 33 yards rushing and a touchdown. 1 yard for Quincy Peterson, and also 1 yard for Kavai Chamberlain. As far as passing goes, Speary has 79 yards passing. He's completed 5 out of 10, so he's about 50%. As far as receiving goes, Tuioti has 38 yards. Thomas has 28. Cato has 10. And Rocco Graziano, has 7. For North Medford, not much going for them, really. Cameron Nix has 15 yards. Owings has 3. Trevor Healy has 1. He's got 10 yards positive, but a -9 there on the sack. He's thrown for 72 yards, but 2 interceptions has hurt the cause. The leading receiver is Easton Curtis with 55 yards. Let me go back here for a moment. And Tegan Neron is next in line with 15. So pretty harsh going here right now for the North Medford Black Tornado, as I haven't been able to get much going. 33-0. And what they're going to have to do is just get this thing stopped. Otherwise, we're going to be on a running clock pretty quick here in the second half. And I'm sure that's something Coach Chen is telling his team We don't want to really see that happen. Of course, in the other locker room, the Irish are saying, yes, we do. So a little conflict of interest there between these teams, but right now, I want to back up here for a moment, open up another window if I could. So Sheldon's only ranked 17th. North Medford had an OSAA rank of number 5, but you didn't believe that because you knew better. And so it's not coming out quite that way, but Sheldon's going to be way higher than number 17 before the season is over. I can assure you of that. We'll take more here on the Medford halftime. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report right here on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, State Farm.
Discover the
All right, I'm going to tell you, I don't know, there we go. We'll get ourselves unfroze yet. I don't know what that was all about. My goodness sakes. Let's just get ourselves out of that mess and take a look at what else is going on here in conference action, known as Special District 1, or more fondly to the rest of us as the Southwest Conference. Grants Pass is up at North Salem tonight. You would expect on paper that probably Grants Pass wins that one. South Medford is at South Salem, and again, you would expect that on paper South Medford's going to win it. And Sprague is taking on McNary. No doubt about what's going to happen there. Sprague has only scored 8 points all season. I'm not Sprague, but McNary has only scored 8 points all season, but they've allowed 99. And I'm telling you right now, that Sprague team, the Olympians, they know how to score. And score they can and score they will. Waiting to see if they're going to put the 3-minute warm-up up there, or are we done with halftime? Scoreboard says we're done. The officials say we have 3 minutes. There we go. We have 3 minutes to go. So, you know, that's kind of the way it works out. Sprague's got a lot of speed. You could see that last week when they took on North Medford. And if you're going to make a mistake, Sprague will make you pay for it. I would think that maybe Sprague and Sheldon, right now, I wouldn't say they're the prohibitive favorites to be playing for the conference title, but they're certainly looking good. I'll tell you that. When we come back, it'll be time for second half action. And we'll see if we can get the computer to behave this time around as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
it takes meticulous planning. Continuous monitoring. And forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sheldon Irish blocked the punt, picked it up for the touchdown, and the extra point was put through. And it's 40-0. We're on, and that puts us on a running clock. So not much else is going to happen here tonight. A lot of players on that we'll have to dig deep into the roster to find them. Healy gives it off. There's a bit of a run out to the 25-yard line, I would think is about where they're putting that down. It's going to be 2nd and 5. I believe that might have been Jacob Smalley that had that run. Cameron Nix still back there at the running back position, so it could have been him just as well. Healy back to pass. Incomplete. Looking for Nix that time. But incomplete. That brings up 3rd and 4. There again, that's out to Curtis. Curtis is at 35, does not make the 40-yard line. The official's going to give him the 40. That's a 1st and 10 for North Medford at their own 40-yard line. Healy trying to get it off. It's incomplete. There was nobody there really that had a chance to grab that particular pass. Second and 10. They're still out at the 40-yard line. In motion is Nix. They're going to give it to Nix. He's looking for a hole. He gets one. He gets out to the 40 and then dropped at the 41-yard line, according to the near side official. Indeed. That's where they're going to place it. 41-yard line, a gain of 1. 3rd and 9. And we're rolling quickly here now. We're down to 6 minutes to play the game. Healy back one more time to pass. Looking, firing, incomplete. Flag. They're looking for Snyder. I think they're going to get Sheldon with a pass interference. What it'll look like, at least where the flag was thrown. Yep. That'll be a 15-yarder. That'll help the cause. That moves it down to the 44-yard line of Sheldon. So even though the clock is going fast, the Black Tornado have an opportunity. Healy looking to get out of it. He's at the 45. He'll put his head down and get it to the 47-yard line. Make it the 43-yard line, so a gain of 1. Going the wrong way. 43-yard line, so it's only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Over here on the near side, they get it out to the 40, the 35. Out near the 30-yard line. That's Jacob Smalley with that reception. And Smalley gets it inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Now we're down to 4 minutes to play. Still plenty of time, even with a running clock, for North Medford to figure out how to get on the scoreboard. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure one more time. He's brought down. Bringing him down that time for the Irish is Evan Colling. Second and 18 coming up at the 36-yard line. Question here for those that are left and still watching this thing is, can North Medford get it into the end zone? Fake it, throw it out to Curtis. Curtis to the 35-yard line is where the official is standing. And if that's the case, that'll be 3rd and 17, 3rd and 16. Nope, excuse me, my microphone isn't coming with me. 3rd and 17 is what they're saying. It's hard for us to see the yard markers. Put them right here on this side of the field that we're on, but can't see out the window that well. There it is. Touchdown, North Medford. Snyder with it at the 2:02 mark. That'll bring on the extra point attempt. Colton Miller. They're still short one. Snyder back out there. Up and good. So that makes it 40-7. Guess we should put that all on the John L. Scott scoreboard. So even though both sides have all their timeouts left, I'd imagine with the scoreboard kind of let the clock operator kind of let the clock go a little bit. Actually scored with 2:02 to go. They're supposed to stop the clock after a touchdown, but nobody's going to be discussing that and debating it anyway tonight. As with 1:10 left in the ball game, North will kick it off. Going back for Sheldon is Cam Thomas and Cameron Gilhuber. Miller will be kicking it off for the Black Tornado from the North Medford 40-yard line. There it goes. That's just going to go into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Sheldon will start at its own 20-yard line. Hand this off and getting out to the 23-yard line is Peterson. No, not Peterson, excuse me, is Calling. 2nd and 7, and that's the end of the game. So it's a final here at Spiegelberg Stadium, as on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sheldon runs away with this one 40-7 over the North Medford Panthers. And I forgot to tell you that the touchdown for North Medford, well, I'll just go to the end of the game. It's a final on the scoreboard here. And Sheldon wins this one by a 40-7 count. There's one touchdown for the Tornado tonight. That'll add $50 to the Rogue Credit Union touchdown club account. And as I have it, that's the 6th touchdown that the Black Tornado have scored now. So 6 times 50 would be $300 that has been earned. And we give thanks to the Rogue Credit Union for that. We invite you now to stay tuned for the Know Your Role post-game show, which comes your way next. You can visit travelmedford.org. Search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap this game right after this timeout as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Welcome back to the Know Your Role post-game show presented by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Let's take a look at this game, and Sheldon came in here and did what you probably expected Sheldon to do. They're a really good ball club this year. I don't know how they got ranked, holding number 17 in the state, but they won't be there for long. I can assure you that right now. The way the scoring went is Sheldon had all the scoring until the very end. They scored at the 9:08 mark in the first period on a 7-yard run. I get back to the roster by Brody Thomas. The extra point was good, 7-0. It's at the 6:03 mark. Kerry Cato took it in from 10 yards out. The extra point was good. It was 14-0. In the second period, Mana Tuyoto scored on a 1-yard run. The extra point was good. It's 21-0. With 6:16 to go in the second period, there was a safety as the ball was hiked out of the end zone, essentially, and it was 23-0. Then there was a 10-yard run. The extra point was good. It was 30-0. And with 3.7 seconds to go, Rocco Garziano hit a 43-yard field goal, and by halftime it was 33-0. In the third quarter, there was no scoring, and so we went down to the fourth quarter, and with 11 minutes to go, a blocked punt resulted in a touchdown for Sheldon. The extra point was good. It was 40-0. And then with about 2 minutes left to go in the ball game, Healy managed to get a touchdown pass to Snyder, Tate Snyder. The extra point by Miller was good, and that gave us the final score of 40-7. So they'll regroup, and they'll go at it again next week. Will the North Medford Black Tornado next week? They're at West Salem, and that's a Thursday night game, by the way, and it will be carried here on TableRockSports.net. But that's a Thursday night game, not your normal Friday. And then the following Friday, October the 4th, they are at Sherwood before returning home to take on McNary. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production then will be Tuesday night, as we will, if you give me 1 second, I will tell you exactly what we'll be doing. We will be doing, I believe, girls soccer, if I have the schedule correct, which doesn't mean much, does it? But it will. It's the rivalry game at Bowerman Field. South Medford soccer coming on to take North Medford soccer on. That game starts at 6:30. We'll be on streaming live slightly before that. This, again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Sheldon 40, North Medford 7. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. And with Colton Treadwell, I'm Terry Ross saying, Colton Treadwell, I should get his name right. Colton Treadwell. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Spiegelberg Stadium in Medford, Oregon.